Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a period of life, repeating the same mundane routine without joy, passion, or drive, as if life is stuck in a never-ending loop, the same problems, challenges, and outcomes constantly being repeated? You're not alone. Many of us find ourselves trapped in a cycle of routine and predictability, struggling to break free from the constraints of our reality. Understand that in a world perpetually engulfed by the demands of modern life, where our minds are constantly occupied with thoughts of the past and future, there is an idea that often goes overlooked: the profound significance of the present moment, the now. It is in the here and now that the true essence of life unfolds, and it is in this moment that we have the power to shape our perception of reality. This philosophical exploration delves into the concept that living in the present moment is the key to transforming one's reality, touching upon the turbulence of existence, the entanglement of our imagination, the role of the mind, the nature of the past and future, and the choice between different states of consciousness. As we embark on this contemplative journey, let us unearth the wisdom and guidance that the now has to offer. Life, as we experience it, is often akin to a turbulent river ceaselessly flowing, taking us along with it, and seldom allowing us to pause and reflect. We are swept away by the current of our daily routines, obligations, and desires, and before we realize it, we have navigated through weeks, months, and years, only to find ourselves wondering where the time has gone. This turbulence of existence can lead us to lose sight of the present moment, to become disconnected from the now. We fret about the past, ruminating on our mistakes and regrets, or we worry about the future, filled with anxiety about what may come. It is in this ceaseless movement between the past and future that we often lose touch with the one moment that truly exists, the present. The idea that the past and future don't truly exist, and that only the present moment is real, is a profound concept that has been explored by philosophers, spiritual thinkers, and scientists throughout the ages. This perspective challenges our common perception of time and reality, raising important questions about the nature of our existence and the human experience. One of the earliest philosophers to delve into this concept was Parmenides, an ancient Greek philosopher who argued that only the present moment is real and the past and future are mere illusions. He asserted that change and motion are illusory, and that our senses can deceive us into believing in the existence of past and future events. This idea, though radical for its time, laid the foundation for discussions on the nature of time and reality in the philosophical tradition. In the realm of Eastern philosophy, particularly in Buddhism and Zen, the concept of the impermanence of all things underscores the idea that the past and future are mental constructs. Buddhist teachings often emphasize the importance of being fully present in each moment, as it is the only moment that exists. The past is seen as a collection of memories, and the future is a projection of the mind. But neither has a tangible reality in the present. The turbulence of existence, however, is not solely external. It mirrors the inner chaos of our minds. Our thoughts are in a constant state of flux, bouncing between recollections of the past and anticipations of the future. Our minds are like a restless ocean, waves of thought crashing upon the shores of our consciousness, preventing us from settling into the stillness of the present. Yet, in this turbulent flow, there is a hidden gem, the power of the now. It is in this very moment that we have the potential to calm the turbulence, to find tranquility amidst the chaos, and to gain insight into the nature of reality. To do so, we must recognize the power that the present holds and acknowledge that it is the only way to shift our reality. The present moment is not merely a point in time, it is a profound dimension of existence, one that often eludes us due to the relentless entanglement of our imagination. The imagination is a powerful force, a tool for creating and exploring possibilities. It is a gift that allows us to envision the future, plan for it, and reminisce about the past. However, it is also the source of much of our suffering. When we allow our imagination to dominate our consciousness, we become prisoners of our own thoughts. We dwell on past grievances, lost opportunities and mistakes which weigh heavily on our minds and hearts. We are gripped by anxiety and fear, projecting ourselves into an uncertain future, worrying about what may or may not come to pass. This entanglement with our imagination creates a chasm between us and the present moment, obscuring the reality that exists before us. In essence, our imagination is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it fuels creativity and innovation, giving rise to art, science, and progress. On the other, it ensnares us in the predicament of our own mental constructs, keeping us trapped in the illusion of past and future. To escape this entanglement and fully embrace the now, we must understand the role of the mind in shaping our perception of reality. The mind, often likened to a wild horse, can be a formidable beast to tame. It roams freely, untethered by the constraints of time and space, and frequently resists attempts to rein it in. Yet, it is the mind that exerts a significant influence over our perception of reality. Our minds, driven by the stories we tell ourselves, have a remarkable ability to shape our understanding of the world. They can craft narratives that paint the past as a landscape of pain and suffering, or as a treasure trove of lessons and experiences. Likewise, the mind can project the future as a realm of uncertainty and dread, or as a realm filled with promise and hope. It is within our power to choose the stories we tell, and these stories in turn shape our perception of reality. Consider two individuals who have faced similar setbacks. One might dwell on the negative aspects of the past, constantly replaying the injustices suffered, while the other might focus on the lessons learned, viewing those setbacks as opportunities for growth. The difference in their perception of reality stems from the stories their minds have constructed. To shift our reality and embrace the power of the now, we must become conscious of the stories our minds weave and recognize that we have the ability to rewrite them. By consciously choosing to dwell in the present moment, we can influence the narrative of our lives, finding meaning and joy in the now. But how can we shift reality by embracing the now? To fully understand the transformative potential of the present moment, we must also contemplate the nature of the past and future. These temporal realms are intimately linked to our perception of reality, and their exploration can shed light on why the now is the only way to shift our reality. The past for many is a heavy burden. It is laden with the weight of regrets, mistakes, and unresolved issues. We often find ourselves stuck in the entanglement of what has already transpired, unable to let go. Yet, when we reflect upon the past, we must realize that it exists solely in our memories and interpretations. It is not a tangible entity, it is a mental construct. In truth, the past is not something we can change or control. What we can influence, however, is how we perceive and interpret the past. We have the power to reinterpret our past experiences, reframing them as opportunities for growth and learning. By doing so, we shift our reality and we free ourselves from the shackles of regret and create a pathway to the present moment. The future, on the other hand, is a realm of infinite possibilities and uncertainties. It is a space where our hopes and fears are projected, often creating a sense of anxiety and anticipation. We invest a significant amount of mental and emotional energy in imagining and worrying about the future, even though it remains beyond our reach. While planning for the future is important, it is equally vital to recognize that the future is, too, a mental construct. The future does not yet exist. It is an abstraction that we contemplate in the present. By continuously focusing on what may come, we miss out on the richness of the present moment, where life unfolds. To shift our reality, we must not allow the past or future to overshadow the now. Instead, we must acknowledge the power of the present moment, the only moment that truly exists, and strive to be fully present within it. We must also understand the choice we have for living in different states of consciousness. For living in the present moment, fully immersed in the now, is not a passive state of being. It is a conscious choice that requires deliberate effort and practice. It is the choice between different states of consciousness, each with its own impact on our perception of reality. One state of consciousness involves dwelling in the past or the future, allowing our minds to wander freely through the corridors of time. In this state, we are susceptible to anxiety, regret, and suffering. We become prisoners of our own thoughts, bound by the stories we tell ourselves. Another state of consciousness centers on the present moment. It requires a heightened awareness of our thoughts and emotions and a deliberate effort to redirect our attention to what is happening right now. In this state, we experience a profound sense of clarity and presence. We can fully engage with life as it unfolds before us, unburdened by the weight of past or future. The choice between these states of consciousness is a choice between suffering and serenity, between illusion and reality. When we are present in the moment, we see the world as it truly is, unadulterated by the stories of the mind. We can experience the beauty of existence, the richness of every sensation, and the interconnectedness of all life. The practice of mindfulness and meditation is one way to cultivate this state of consciousness, to harness the power of the now. These practices help us become more aware of our thoughts and emotions and develop the capacity to choose where to direct our attention. They allow us to disentangle ourselves from the constant stream of mental noise and immerse ourselves in the stillness of the present. In our pursuit of shifting our reality through the power of the now, we must embrace the wisdom and guidance that this moment offers. The now is not merely an abstract concept, it is a wellspring of insight and enlightenment. Embrace impermanence. The present moment reminds us of the impermanence of all things. It teaches us that change is the only constant in life, and that clinging to the past or worrying about the future only creates suffering. By acknowledging impermanence, we learn to let go of attachments and find peace in the ever-changing flow of existence. Cultivate gratitude. When we are present in the now, we become more attuned to the beauty and blessings that surround us. We learn to appreciate the simple moments, a warm embrace, a gentle breeze, a shared smile. Gratitude blossoms naturally when we are fully present, and it transforms our perception of reality, making it more vibrant and fulfilling. Connect with others. The power of the now extends to our relationships with others. When we are fully present in our interactions, we listen deeply, empathize authentically, and connect on a profound level. This now allows us to dissolve the barriers of judgment and ego, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections with those we encounter. Perhaps the greatest gift of the now is the gift of inner peace. In the present moment, we can release the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future. We discover a sanctuary of tranquility within ourselves, a space of serenity where our true essence resides. The now is not only a gateway to the external world, but also to the inner world of consciousness. By delving into the depths of our own consciousness, we can unravel the mysteries of our being, explore our beliefs and desires, and attain a higher level of self-awareness. This self-awareness, in turn, empowers us to consciously shape our reality. In a world where the demands of modern life constantly pull us in different directions, the power of the now stands as a beacon of light, offering guidance and wisdom. It reminds us that the present moment is the only moment that truly exists, and it is within this moment that we have the power to shape our perception of reality. The power of the now is an invitation to explore the depths of our own consciousness, to connect with the world and others on a profound level, and to discover the profound truths of impermanence and gratitude. It is a timeless truth that has been recognized by sages, philosophers, and mystics throughout history. It is an eternal wisdom that continues to guide us on our journey towards self-awareness and transformation. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.